Religion stopped me from living, but I got better. Hey guys, it's John here, drinking my coffee here on a wonderful morning, getting ready to start my day of private sessions, but I thought I would hop on and shoot this quick video because I've been thinking about this a lot lately. In my private sessions, I have a lot of people who are severely damaged by their religions. They're told that they're born in sin. They're told that they're wretches. They're told that they're not worthy, and they need to bow down and pray and fear that God is going to condemn them to hell for something they've done. And their whole life is about living in fear of judgment and shame. And when you look at the expression of a person's life, many of them struggle their entire life because they feel unworthy. They have self-doubt that holds them back from creating. They have self-doubt, which means that their faith has given them the ability to believe that they're not worthy. And oftentimes, because of that self-doubt and that lack of worthiness, they refuse to take chances. They refuse to take risks. When I was in junior high, they gave us all these aptitude tests. And my aptitude test always came back that I should be in the performing arts. My mother had no faith in the performing arts as a means of making a living. And so my mother pushed me towards architecture, which is fine because her parents grew up in the Depression and they had a very big lack mentality in the household, and she was passing that down to the rest of the family. But that lack from the beliefs of Depression-era grandparents was nothing compared to the damage done by the religion to my life. It made me feel like I was unworthy. It made me feel like I was a bad person. It made me feel like I was unable to achieve anything. And my entire life was about fear and anxiety. And I never took risks because I didn't think I was capable, because I was told by my religion I was not capable. I also had the added benefit of a father who believed I was incapable of anything and told me on a regular basis that I was incapable. So I had those beliefs, not only from my religion, but from my father as well. And when you look at the totality of my life, I've done amazing things in my life. I've done incredible things in my life. But it wasn't until I left religion and left my father behind that I started doing those things. When I finally left in my 20s and went on the road and started doing my real journey into spirituality and started following my own heart, doing Renaissance festivals, I found who I was. And what was very interesting, I found out very quickly that the religious people no longer liked me or wanted me around. And my father and I, our relationship fell apart because he no longer had the control over me. And I was doing things that, he would only dream of doing. Although I'm traveling to 30 countries and doing, all of those amazing things that I've done. But it wasn't until I left religion and my past behind. And that is really the key, being very present. Moses said God's name was I am. Not I was, not I will be, right? I am, the present moment, getting very, very present. And am I a good person, am I not? Am I a worthy person, or am I not? Am I part of God, or am I not? If you believe that you're part of God, then there's no part of God that's any less worthy than any other. There's no part of God that's more worthy than any other. It's all equality in God, in the love of God, because it would be unloving for there not to be equality. So it's got to be equality. And in that equality of God, you start to realize that you are worthy and you are capable. And whatever you ask in God's name is granted. And you can ask a mountain to move and it'll move. Nothing's impossible for you. If nothing's impossible for you, that means you are completely capable of everything, of anything. And when you start to realize that, then you start to say, I can do anything. I just have to do it. I just have to step into it. When I was young, I was a complete introvert. I was unlovable, unloved. That's exactly how I felt. And through high school, my teachers didn't even know who I was because I was so quiet. I was a quiet, quiet guy. When I started Renaissance festivals and broke away from religion and broke away from my father, and I went out into this really free-thinking world of Renaissance festivals, where you had people of all religions who were all friends, and they didn't really care what each other thought. They were just living their life, and they're doing the things that they loved, and it was a wonderful experience for me. Now, even at the Renaissance festivals, I was an introvert. I would go do my show all weekend long, and then Monday through Friday, I spent usually alone. I was very much an introvert. It's who I was, but I was not feeling bad about it. I was enjoying my time, and I was meditating. I was doing all kinds of different things. It wasn't until I was able to break free from religion and from my past experiences. And when I broke free of them, then my mind was freed, and my capabilities were freed, and my expression was freed, and I became my authentic self. And it was a journey for me to become my authentic self. I personally had to use the Renaissance Festival as part of that journey, because becoming those characters gave me the ability to have positive reinforcement for just being me. And when you put that out there in that way, what happens is you find that you are accepted for who you are, and that you are okay, and that there is no reason to doubt. If people don't get what you're saying, it's okay. Other people will. It's a matter of you coming to that space of realizing that you're not only worthy, but capable. And religion tells you you aren't. And your past can sometimes tell you that you aren't. But it's a matter of you getting right here into your I am moment and realizing that you are. And when you do that, all things are possible and mountains will move. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.